Yeah, I don't think that's right. Good morning. And it actually is a good morning today. So as you can see, I'm back on the Mk6 Fiesta today. And as you can probably tell from the beginning of this video, the rear shock absorbers are knackered, both sides. This car was laid up a lot last year and I think they've just leaked. So first things first, I need to get this jacked up and get into that off. So I've cracked the nuts off with a brace. I've jacked it up, got up on the axle stand. So I'm going to whiz the wheel off now and let's see what's holding the shock absorber on. If the wheel will come off. Thank you. Oh, needs a bit of cleaning. So if you can come in here, you can see the shock absorber bolts in there, and then there should be 2 bolts up there. So first thing I'm going to do is pop these clips off and we'll get this arch liner out. So you could probably make do with a screwdriver, but these tools are so cheap on Amazon now. It's worthwhile getting to save you a lot of mucking around. So with the liner out, you could probably do this, just pulling the liner to one side, but just so I can show what's going on, I've taken the whole thing out. And with that out, you can see there's 2 10mm bolts up there. And that one, that's a captive nut on that side. And the head of the bolt there on the back is, what's that again? 16mm. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the jack into the bottom of the shock absorber there. Just to take some of the pressure off this, and then I'll do the tops first and then just pop the bottom out. Okay, so I didn't end up filming it because this bottom bolt just fought me all the way, but it's finally out. The top 2 are out, so I might have to adjust this jack a little bit, let them down, take the compression off. And then it should just pop out. There it goes. So I'm going to compare this now to the other one. So this is my shiny new shock absorber. You can see it's really hard to push down. And it should just pop straight back up. Yeah, and there's quite a bit of travel. The old one is quite easy to push down, not much travel. And does it pop back up? Kind of. No, I can't wait for that. Okay, so next thing I need to do, from the old one I need to take the top mount and the dust boot off. And this there's one nut. Presumably I've got to hold the end like the front. So yeah, just put some more grips on there and undo that bolt. Okay, so that's next. So ideally I'd have a bit of a swan neck spanner to fit inside there. But this one isn't too bad. It's got a good grip, it could be better. But sometimes the right tool's the tool that you have. So I'm not going to go out and buy a new spanner just for this. So let me think about what I'm doing. So grab the top. Right, I might have to do this lying down. Not me lying down, the shock absorber. Just realised I'm overthinking it. This is junk, so I only want the top mount. So I don't have to be precious about this, so I can just grab there and then just get this on there. And off he comes. There we go. So I'm just going to compare lengths just to double check. Everything's looking good. The bottoms, the bushes look different, but the widths are the same, so I'm happy. The lengths are fine. So now it's just a case of putting this dust boot on there and then putting this back on. Except this time I'm going to do it properly because I don't want to scratch this up. So I'm going to do this up. I'll double check the torque setting for this, but I think, is this 40 or 45? I'll add it in later. I'm going to get this on and get it back in the car. Okay, so it's ready to go back in. So I'll feed the top in. I'll have to press it a bit. Get the height right. There she goes. So I'll get this bottom bolt in and then I'll bolt the top ones in. Okay, so the battery ran out on the camera, so I'm not sure what I missed, but I think it was just doing up the bolts. So everything's tightened up now, everything's torqued. The figures I got, I think it was off the Autodoc site. And the bottom bolts, they were saying 1780 meters. And the top two 45. There's little variations I found online, but that seemed alright for me. So I'm just going to get the arch liner back in now, wheel back on, and then it'll be time to do the other side, but there's no point filming that again. So that's both sides done now, and it's back on the ground. So let's see how it goes now. I smell like it.